welcome back to another episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. So today I thought it'd be good, I was trying to think of some good points to talk to you guys about, and something that just kept coming to mind was talking about how to overcome obstacles and stress you're feeling, and how to kind of just live in the moment and to just trust the process and everything that life brings you on, all the adventures you go on. Everything is for a reason. So I just want to talk about this because I feel it's so important, and it's something that I struggle with too, because I feel I'm always anxious about the next thing, and sometimes that prevents me from just living in the moment and enjoying where I am now. For instance, I'm going off to college next Saturday. I'm filming this earlier than you guys are gonna hear it, but I'll be leaving on Saturday, February 13th. And it's just something that I've been thinking about, because yes, I'm excited for the next chapter of my life. I know I'm gonna make so many great memories, meet so many new people, and just have really great experiences. However, I feel sometimes I overthink things, and I don't know, especially during COVID, I want to make sure that I'm going to settle in all okay. I'm going to hopefully be safe, and I'm nervous about catching the virus there, but I don't know, sometimes I just automatically resort to the worst things, but I have to remember that just going day by day, and I always keep it in the back of my mind that everything's gonna work out, because that really just that faith and that belief really helps me mentally, because it relaxes my brain, and I'm okay, just take it a day at a time and everything will work out. And I just trust my intuition and what I feel, and that ultimately helps me make the right decisions, because I feel I have a really good intuition. But yeah, so I don't know, just the anxiousness of making sure I have everything packed for school, which I do. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond and some other stores with my mom, just to get all my toiletries, and to ensure that I have everything I need, to make sure I pack everything, and I have toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff. I brought vitamins, Advil just in case. And I recently spoke to my roommate over FaceTime, because she's from a different state. She's from New York and I'm from New Jersey. So we just want to talk to each other, and just touch base on everything, and make sure we're all on the same page. And it's really good, because one thing that's helping me be a little less anxious is the fact that I picked a really great roommate, and I'm really happy with her. We're very similar. We can relate on a lot of things. We laugh at similar things. So, and we have we align in our values, which is really nice, because I've heard experiences where people have went off to college and have not had good roommates, and I think that a roommate is super important, because you're living with this person, and you don't want them to, be dirty and just not be able to get along with them, because you're going to be living with them, and that just makes the whole entire move-in process entirely more difficult. But yeah, I'm grateful that we're on the same page with a lot of stuff, and so I think that once I actually move in and I get all settled in, I'm going to be fine, and I keep telling myself that. I'm really excited, because it's I'm going to a really good university, and have a really good program for what I'm doing in broadcast journalism, and I'm sure that I've already made connections with people from there, and I know that there's a lot of great opportunities lying ahead for me. So I'm really looking forward to it. I would say that I'm just a little nervous, because I've never lived away from home, but I think that's how a lot of people feel when they first move into college, or even just a new environment, because sometimes you're set in your ways, and you only know what you have always grew up knowing, and to change your entire environment, and to live away from your family and, like, your parents and, like, people who you, like, sometimes, like, depend on. It's, like, they're there, but it's more, like, now it's on you and you're more independent because, like, it's college and I made the decision to go away, and so now it's like I know my parents and family is always there for me. It's just that now I'm in the mindset of living alone and I don't know, just being independent, maturing, and yeah, just making memories, I guess. So that is like where I'm at, and I've been good though. I started school 2 weeks ago, my spring semester, and yeah, my classes are good so far. I like them, but I just am making, like, also something that I've been a little worried about is, like, hoping to manage, like, my schoolwork plus, like, adjusting to, like, an entirely new, like, environment and room and, like, all that stuff is, like, in managing my podcast and, like, all my content and keeping up with my episodes, because it's really important to me, and I think that I will find time for what I love to do, and I don't know why I'm worrying about it, but I feel like because, like, I feel like I always want everything to be perfect, and I've, like, allotted to this in some of my posts and even in some of my episodes that, like, I need to work on just, like, not trying to be perfect all the time, because it's impossible and nobody's perfect 100% of the time. But I think it's just really hard for me because I've always had that, like, perfectionist mindset of always wanting to, like, be the best at everything, and it's a good thing, but sometimes, like, it stresses me out and it drives me crazy. But again, it's a work in progress, and so yeah, but like, I literally would not trade my podcast for anything in the world, and I know that I will make time for it because I always make time for the things that I find important. It's just that, like, sometimes you worry, and I know that's normal, and I know I'm not the only one, but the really good part is that I already have, like, guests lined up, and I have episodes edited and stuff ready to go, so I'm super excited to keep releasing episodes, and I have a lot of, like, new episodes in mind, and I think that you just have to be, like, adapt to new situations, and eventually, like, everything's gonna work out for the best, and that's something that I think is so important for anybody listening, to just always, like, hope for the best, be optimistic, not, like, pessimistic, because I know, like, I don't like hearing or being around pessimistic people, so you yourself should try to be the, like, most optimistic, and I don't know, just looking always at the good, not the bad. I think it's really important. I literally just relocated to my room because it was really cold in my dining room, but I don't know why anyone needs to know that. Anyway, so I literally, okay, this is off topic, but I moved all my dorm stuff out of my room, and my room looks so clean and nice. I love it. I love, like, just, like, everything looking nice and clean, and I like white and, like, all of the, just, like, a nice, neat and clean look. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, anyway, so I feel like something that's really been helping me feel less stressed and, like, overwhelmed throughout the days, because sometimes, like, I juggle a lot between, like, school, my podcast and stuff like that, which I love, because, like, I love being productive and busy, and sometimes I, like, overschedule myself, but it's okay. We manage, and so something that's really been helping me is this, like, app on my MacBook, and if you have a MacBook, you should definitely look into it. It's an app called Notion, Notion, and it is, like, just, you download it, and it's basically, like, an online planner, and you can put, like, different sections and tabs into it and, like, organize it, personalize it, add, like, your own pictures, and just kind of make it you, and it's a really good way that I organize myself. I actually have, like, a task list every single day, and I wouldn't say, like, I block schedule my days, but I definitely, like, write down the things that I want to accomplish that day, and then, like, once I accomplish it, I, like, check it off of my Notion, and it's just a good way for me to feel productive, and for me to, like, know that I'm getting everything done, because sometimes I forget to write things down, or, like, I've noticed in the past that, like, without writing anything down, or just, like, I don't know, making, like, a mental note, then I forget about it. And so by actually, like, writing down what I need to do has helped me, like, make sure I don't miss anything, and just, like, make sure that I get everything done. So if you want, like, if you're looking for an app that, or just like any platform that you can resort to for organizing, Notion is really good and cute, and it's, at first it might be a little difficult to like navigate through, but like once you get the hang of it and like organize all of your tabs and like know where everything is, then it's a game changer. And I've been like living on it every single day. I even like write little inspirational quotes on it and just like cute things just to like keep me going and just to, you know, reward myself for the things I accomplished. So definitely get Notion. I recommend. I used to write everything in like a manual, I don't even know if that's right, like a handheld planner where like you write it down, like a notebook planner thing. So not on my computer, but like I still use that also. Like I'll go back and forth between the Notion and the actual handheld planner, but I've been liking the Notion because like I feel like it's faster to type and it's sometimes more organized, because sometimes like I'm a lefty, so sometimes the handwriting isn't the best. But no, actually, like, I have fun handwriting, but I don't know why. I just, like, prefer the Notion sometimes. And, yeah, that has been keeping me really organized. And, yeah, just for, like, I don't know, just for, like, anyone who needs it, just, like, try to relax and try to evaluate your situation. And really just, like, ask yourself what's making you happy and what's making you not happy. And try to, like, come to terms with that and find ways to continue doing the things that make you happy. And if there's aspects of your life that aren't making you happy or that you think you can change, definitely there's nothing wrong with like altering some things, because like whatever you need to do to become your best self and whatever you need to do to be happy. And I know everyone has their bad days, and me included, where you just kind of feel like overwhelmed with everything. And I feel like today's kind of one of those days. So like I thought it'd be perfect to record this episode when it's like real and like raw feelings and like how I'm actually feeling, because like I want to be authentic with you guys and open with you guys. I feel like it's good and all to just show like the good parts, but also like how much good can you like tell. I feel like in order to be realistic, there's like no way to be like perfect all the time, meaning like there's not always going to be like, oh my god, like I had the best day ever, like I went here, I went there, because that's not life, and you don't always like have the best days. So I thought that I would just like come on here when I might be like overthinking a little more than I like would like to, but like I know this shall pass and I'm gonna be fine. I think it's just like the whole moving to college thing and just trying to manage everything has been getting to me, but I have like the best support system. And like I know that there's people who love me, and there's people who care for me, and there's people who only want the best for me, and you too should find people who want the best for you and who surround you and who love you and who are real there for you, because that's the best ever, to have people, you know, who care, and like to know that like if you aren't happy somewhere or if you don't like something, then there's always room to change it. Like you're not glued to something. Like you don't have to do something that you don't want to do. It's ultimately your decision. Like I'm 18 years old. Like sometimes I have to remember that I'm able to make my own decisions without like, I don't know, like clarification from my parents or like their approval, because yes, I want their approval, but I've been learning that like if I'm happy, they're gonna be happy and everyone's gonna be happy. So just doing what makes you happy, just like not dwelling on things and just taking things a day at a time. Sometimes like you think that, oh my god, like this is the worst thing ever, and then you look back on it and you're like, and like the large picture of things, like this did not even matter, and like look, I'm fine, like I'm happy, I'm good. So yeah, I think this episode was all just about just like being real with you guys, like updating you guys on life, and I don't know, just like always knowing that you can go to someone for help if you need it, and I don't know, just little ways that you can better yourself, and just like some real talk. Yeah, I know this episode was like a little different than my others, but I don't know, like I talk about all things lifestyle and fashion, so this like worked. So yeah, I actually have like a class in like a few minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this episode up. But thank you all so much for listening. I truly value and appreciate all of your guys's listening and engagement on my podcast. It has been amazing and it means the world to me. So thank you so much. I will see you back here next weekend, next Saturday, of course, when all my episodes upload and release. So for now, enjoy your day, and whenever you're listening to this, enjoy your day, enjoy your night, and stay safe and well. Bye, guys.